Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. So the Bronx Bombers look to complete the sweep and maintain their pace atop the division standings. Next. Brandon Bailey, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, and you talk about a season you want to forget. This guy's sitting on 19 losses for the year. And if it were me, I would come up with a fake flu bug because there's no way I'd ever want to lose 20 games in a season.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as it's grounded sharply to first. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, an even 20 home runs, and an even 70 RBIs. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, you know that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now in the box, Raimel Tapia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, one man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. 2-0 now. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is pitch.
Striding into the box, DJ Stewart. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ball one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Ryan.
Now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Renato Nunez. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. In his career, Hayes brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Batting fifth. The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chad De La Guerra stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
3-1 to him now. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he is in there.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Anthony Santander comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit softly on the ground to third. And not in time as the run scores. Ready now for Baltimore. Stevie Wilkerson. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. De La Guerra over at second. Santander at first. 1 gone. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The Yankees had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Popped him up. Cervelli shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Mike Tauchman, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Rutschman gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting it, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So digging in now, Tyler Wade. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tapia will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is. Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Lifted in the air to center. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. One out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a liner. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
1-2.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Austin Hayes stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Digging in to try it again, Luke Voigt. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
To the plate now, Mike Ford. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
I got the count 1-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments. Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Cervelli recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Adley.
Here comes Adley Rutschman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Ryan Mountcastle is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the set now for the bottom of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Ramon Urias. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Renato Nunez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Cole sets. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
That's popped up. Urshela backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Voigt. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit hard to third, right to him. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Chad De La Guerra is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he takes a called strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Anthony Santander the next to bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air, out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Ford. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Tapia. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 28.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Tapia. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step. But I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Yankees claw. Gleyber Torres will stay in the ballgame now and take. Take over in left field.
now playing.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 25, Gleyber.
Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but
pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. In now for the O's, Ramon Urias. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The 1-1 home.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And he will take strike three called as those runners stay put at second and third, and there's one away now.
The left field.
One gone now in the Baltimore seventh, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
That's ball 2.
So a full count now.
3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk.
Now batting, number 29.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Gio Urshela is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Green has compiled over 65 innings of work with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. Reined in. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
Now batting, first baseman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised.
And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Center fielder.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 offering.
0-2 is the count.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Ready with the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this. Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Gary Sanchez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses. 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And that'll bring up Tyler. Tommy La Stella will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. LaStella, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Santander waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score.
No,
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Chu Min trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Ford. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Min is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Stand.
Team for the Yankees.
Jordan Yamamoto is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres hit the bag. On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Stevie Wilkerson. No balls and 1 strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The Yanks entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Sean Armstrong comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ Stewart, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Santander is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, everybody knows that losing can become a habit, especially when your losing streak is up into double digits. But they get a win here, and they're hoping they've broken that bad habit for a long time to come.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Baltimore took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brendan Bailey earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Garrett Cole struck out 10 in the losing effort. Sean Armstrong wraps it up.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Baltimore Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-1. The win ended their 16-game losing streak. In the standings, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Yankees are atop the division. They own a 2.5-game advantage. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 8-0. As of today, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. The Reds combined for